Hi guys, nice to see you all. It's Julia Gushina. I hope you all doing well. So today is a solstice day and I've been watching such an interesting live translation today right before making this video. It's a live stream of Deva Premal in Miten. I was watching how they sing and I was singing with them different mantras, different songs they wrote, and it was like so full of light, of love, wisdom, so calming, so loving. So I decided to make this video and share with you my experience working with mantras. So mantras were one of the first instrument that I found out as a spiritual practitioner. I was 14, I guess, or 15 that time. So I started to listen to different mantras. I couldn't, of course, remember the moment that right now I started to do it, and so but I remember that one of my first experience was the book. It was the book of Deva Premal and Miten. It was an audio book about the mantras. It calls like 21 days with mantras or something like this. So it's a really great book. So if you have never read it and you're a spiritual practitioner, you want to know a lot of useful information about mantras, so take your time and read this book. I really recommend you to read it. So I remember me, like 14 years old girl, trying to listen to mantras, to repeat them, and I also was listening to some mantras of Tina Turner. It was a really wonderful experience, and working with mantras is a really positive, like really, how to say it, really interesting, really memorable thing for me. It's really connected to full light, good memories, and so so some of you don't know that Tina Turner as a singer, but you don't know that she was singing a lot of mantras. For example, she had one of the famous mantra video. It's like Savesha Svastir Bhagavatu. I hope I pronounce it correct, because I don't know the Indian or Sanskrit. Many mantras are written in the Sanskrit language, but I don't speak, so sorry if I make mistakes. Sorry. So yeah, the Tina Turner wrote a lot of mantras, but I was like so enchanted with mantras. I was listening to them, trying to sing them, and the period how I start working with them, it's really connected to many different periods of my life. I remember like hearing to them, like listening to them. I was like a huge fan of mantras. When I was graduating, it was like 2 or 3 years ago, and I even remember then I told one of my classmates about the mantras, and she was like really interested about it. She was like I was like telling her a lot of like spiritual practices that I was doing that time, and so she was really interested. And I remember then on our PA lesson, when I wasn't doing any exercises and we had a break, I was using the headphones and we were listening to the mantras together. I was like telling her, this mantra is for this and this is for this, and we were we had such a great time spending together, listening to them. And so so what I know about the mantras and what can I share with you. Maybe it will be useful for some of you. So mantra is some mantras usually are some words that people pronounce. It might be the like 2-3 words. Some mantras are really long, Some mantras have different and several lines. Some mantras have like 2 or 3 words or even 1 word, and you repeat it, repeat it, repeat it, repeat it. So some people pronounce them, some people like sing the sounds of mantras when they listen to the special music, and so mantra is a word or words or line of words, depends on different kinds of mantras. So usually people repeat the mantras the 108 times. You might ask why not 1000 or something like this, but it's because we in our body we have like some things, like some parts, some, let's call it like energy veins or arteries, in which our energy circulate into our body. So there are like 108 these energy veins or arteries, so let's call it like this, or channels, we can say, and that's why people repeat the mantras 108 times. But if you are a newborn and you can't pronounce it like 108 because it's really hard, I would say, so you can pronounce it like 3, 9 or 12 times. It will be like easier for you to do it. So what are mantras about? So what words? Yeah, I know it's important to understand what we are saying, because all the words and all the phrases that we pronounce affect our life, our mindset, the way how we think, the way how we live, and so mantras is like the asking for support, for love, for help by some gods or spirits that you believe in. Sometimes some mantras is a wishing. For example, I wish you all the best. I wish the love to all human beings, all people, animals, everyone who lives on this earth. So usually it's like this. So they're always positive. There is no negative statements, no negative in mantras. It's like positive words and phrases. So there are, I guess, like hundreds, maybe thousands of mantras. So how you can choose which mantra you can listen to? I recommend you to trust your heart, and I recommend you to listen to different kinds of mantras and see which one do you like. I recommend you to listen to the Deva, Premal and Miten. I will write the name of their YouTube channel here so you can follow them and see them. You can also Google some different mantras, because there are, as I understand, there are different kinds of mantras, and there are also a lot of people who try to sing them, pronounce them in their own way. I have listened to many different various meditations. I recommend you to listen to Peruquois mantras, especially her Jayatri mantra. I recommend you to listen to the Miten and Deva Premal, and the Tina Turner's meditations and mantras. They're really good. It's these three people that I can truly recommend you, but you should follow your heart and see if you feel like you want to do it, just do it. If you don't like it, you can find all these other people who you will like, and so. Now I was like waiting for this moment. I would like to share with you my favorite mantras, and I will share with you another part of my story, why I use mantras, what I use them for, and so on. So I usually use mantras as a support for me when I like really need it. It might be in some heavy, some difficult, some challenging situations, when I need support or when I don't know what to do and I want like help and the problem to be released. And so of course we are the one who solves our own problems, but sometimes we need just a little bit support in order to solve this problem easier. So for example, I can say that some of you know that I took and I continue to take parts in Ayahuasca ceremonies. It's one of the challenging, one of the most dangerous, one of the hardest, I would say, practices that exist right now. And this video is not the purpose of this video is not to make you doing Ayahuasca. It's of course your choice, and at some parts it's illegal. So I don't make you doing this. I only share my experience. So during Ayahuasca ceremonies, it's really important to feel the connection to your body, to some guidance, spiritual teachers, I don't know, spirits, universe, which you believe in. And I remember that before one of my ceremonies, and during one of them, I was like silently or inside my mind, I was like pronouncing the mantras. They support me, they help me also to concentrate, to relax at some points. So I also use them, like, as I said, in moments when I need support or when I don't feel like I don't feel good and I don't know what to do. For example, today I came home in a very bad mood because there was a really bad weather in my city today. It was like really strong wind, it was like raining heavily, and that time I was on the market, not very far from the market, with my dad. We were parking, and we was parking, and the spot where we left like less than a minute ago, there fall a huge tree, and I was like really shocked. I was like really scared that time. I don't know what would happen if we waited for several seconds or a minute. So it was like really fast. I don't want to know. So when I came home after this, and I saw that we don't have a water in our house, absolutely no water. So I saw that an advertisement, the water should be like returned like 2 hours ago, but there were no water, and I was like in a really mood. I remember that I wanted to cry because I see a lot of obstacles, a lot of things. I feel like really bad and I don't know what to do. So I decided to turn on the music and try to sing the 2 mantras, one of my favorites. So the first mantra that you use is the mantra about Ganesha. Ganesha is an Indian god. It's like the god with the face of elephant. He's very wise, and he's the son of Parvati and Mahadev, one of them, and he's really wise. So when you sing this mantra, you ask for help and for helping you to overcome all obstacles, to solve all the problems on your way. And it's also a great mantra to use when you have a willing or a wish you want to achieve, but you have some problems or obstacles on your way. For example, I'm working like right now on my own book, and I don't have time, I don't know what to write about, I don't have enough creativity and so on. So I was like singing this mantra right now, like I was like singing it yesterday or the day before, I don't remember. And after that I got the creativity, and so I was like creating for half a night. Okay, so this mantra is really powerful. So don't treat or behave with mantras like it's like a usual songs you can sing like and dance. Yes, you can if you have the willing, but you should be like more respectful about this. So the words of mantra is Om Gan Ga, Ganapataye, Namaha. So let's repeat it again. Om Gan Ga Ganapataye Namaha. So you can repeat this mantra when you feel that you need a support and you want to overcome some obstacles on your way. You need to solve the problems and you know how, so you just give up on your all teachers, masters, universe, and you say, I give up you. I give up and I trust, because I know that you will do and find the best option for me. So giving up is not like I don't want to do anything. It means that I don't want and I don't know what to do, but if you will show me, I will do it. So it means I trust you, because I believe that you will find the best way, and all ways that you will find will be the best for me. So this is what it means. So in this way you give up and you ask for help, and you can use this mantra and sing Om Ganga Ganapataye Namaha. So this is one of the first mantras that I really like and I really use. The second mantra is it's really my favorite mantra ever. I use it in very challenging situations, and it's one of the mantras that I used during my Ayahuasca ceremonies. So this mantra is really powerful, full of wisdom, peace, and soul. So I don't remember the absolute translate, so I will give you the short description of this mantra. It means lead me from the darkness to the light, lead me from the leave me from having no knowledge or knowing, so leaving me from from having no knowledges to absolute knowledges, or knowing the truth. And the last one is leading me from illusion of death to the eternal life. So this mantra is really powerful. I really love it. So it sounds like asato masat gamaya, tamaso ma jyotir gamaya, brik yor ma, brik yor ma gamaya. So it's a really hard mantra. It's hard to pronounce and to remember all 3 lines. You can Google all this mantra. It's the Asatoma sat gamaya, tamaso jyotir gamaya, brik yarma amritam gamaya. So you can check this mantra. You can find it, you can sing it. So it's my favorite mantra. And also I want to share with you another mantra. It's a mantra which you use when you need a power, you need a support, you need a guidance because you might be in danger, or you want support in some things. So it sounds like Ad Guray Nameh, Jugaad Guray Nameh, Siri Guru Deve Nameh. No. Ad Guray Nameh, Jugaad Guray Nameh, Sad Guray Nameh, Siri Guru Deve Nameh. So it's like this. Ad Guray Nameh, Jugaad Guray Nameh, Sad Guray Nameh, Siri Guru Deve Nameh. So it's hard to pronounce all these mantras, and I'm sorry to all Indian people if I pronounce it incorrectly. I'm a huge fan of mantras, and usually when I pronounce them, I follow the voice and try to sing it with other people, or I see the words of mantra, but now it's saying them by heart. It's like a little bit difficult. So I recommend to all of you who never tried to use mantras, try to use them as a part of your daily life. It might be like 2 or 3 minutes, or you might do it more if you have this willing. And so the mantras are really gorgeous. They give you like this state of love, peace, positive, and so. And also, by the way, the mantras can be used to improve the work of your fifth chakra. And fifth chakra is when it's active, you have creative energy, you can create, you have new ideas, and so. And also you can say what you really think, what you so you can speak honestly, express your minds, express your words the best way, and so it's really important. And the fifth chakra connect us with our material world, the three chakras, and it's like the bridge between our lower chakras and our high chakras, so it's really important to activate it. And of course, if you have some throat problems, you might have some problems with your throat, or you're taking some hormones, or you have sore throat and you are ill now, you can try to sing. And the magical power of mantras, I don't know how is it going and how it might happen, will heal you. I have some throat problems and I sing the mantras, and after that I feel much better. I have like a lot of creative energy, and like I was using the mantras for like a month or more, and after that I was like having the checkup, and my doctor said that I had better results and my throat is better now. So I recommend all of you use the mantra. Of course it can't like be the complete cure instead of medicines, and so you should like of course, if you have the medicine and the doctor said you should take them, you should take them. But if you look for healing and you cannot heal for many years, you can try this method and see, it's really helpful, trust me. So that's all that I want to share with you today. Thank you for being with me. I wish you all the best, guys. So namaste.